Funerals were held on Sunday in Baghdad for 16 members of a Shiite armed group who were killed in the U.S. airstrikes. Mourners in Baghdad chanted, "There is no God but Allah," as they marched behind ambulances carrying portraits of the victims. U.S. President Joe Biden says the attack conducted by U.S. forces in Iraq and Syria were specifically targeting entities linked to Iran's Revolutionary Guard, the IRGC, and the militias it supports. The Biden administration had vowed it would respond to the drone attack by Iranian-backed armed groups that left 3 U.S. soldiers dead in Jordan. As regional tensions escalate, the repercussions are being felt by neighboring countries such as Iraq and Jordan. Iraqi officials have expressed their frustration.
As Iraq's sovereignty should be respected and not violated by American forces, the Iraqi government ought to make this an international matter in an international court because this is a violation of international agreements.
For the past 4 months, since Hamas launched a deadly assault on Israel in October and triggered a war between Israel and Hamas, a group known as the Islamic Resistance in Iraq has been attacking U.S. targets in Iraq, Syria, and Jordan. A representative of the pro-Iran Shia Islamist insurgent group says it will continue targeting U.S. personnel until its demands are met.
The Islamic Resistance Frontline will respond to American violations in Iraq, Syria, Yemen, and Palestine without stopping, regardless of the existence of American attacks or lack thereof, as long as the 2 conditions I previously mentioned are not applied: the removal of the American forces from Iraq and the termination of the operations in Gaza.
Meanwhile, civilians in Iraq have also felt the impact of the conflict. Residential areas, which some locals say were also used by militants for weapons storage, have been struck.
We demand the Prime Minister, as they are violating Iraq's sovereignty. We don't want American presence in Iraq. Each time they carried out another attack, we don't want them to stay in Iraq.
The resistance is the target of the American forces, but innocent civilians are affected by these strikes, and they have nothing to do with current situation.
Iraq's military spokesman has warned that these types of airstrikes could have implications on the security and stability in Iraq and the surrounding region. Michal Bardavid, CGTN.